Hi, everyone. Yes, you're welcome to today's live session. So, there is a revelation that David Hundeyin made during a live session today, and I thought it would be nice to share it with you guys. We all know that during the deposition at Chicago State University, when the registrar testified under oath about the sitting president of Nigeria, there were questions, that were put forward to him. And it appears some of us have not really taken time to ingest those information, as in go through them. So David made a very shocking revelation today while on a live broadcast with News Central. You can see the channel name there. You can also check them out. So he was saying that during the deposition, that Atiku's lawyer asked the registrar a very important question as to if Tinubu graduated from the university. He was saying, he replied, and his response was based on assumption. They are not very sure if he graduated from the university, but he said, based on the fact that they have a transcript that has the name Bola A. Tinubu, it's just on that basis. It's not as sure that the president of Nigeria graduated from that university. So David, a question was put forward to David today, and David had to bring up this point. He was saying, he was like, Nigerians are not paying attention to this, that this is just based on our assumption. It's not as if they are categorically coming out to tell us that, yes, he graduated from the university. No, they just assume. But you could see the APC, they've been coming out to tell us that the university has confirmed he graduated. Nigerians, we cannot be fooled at this moment. So I'm going to allow you listen to what David Hundeyin said during this live broadcast, just for you to get a better understanding. Don't forget that last night we shared with you guys an affidavit that David also posted on his Twitter handle showing Tinubu. That's an affidavit that was sworn by Tinubu years back, claiming that he had 2 degrees. And Dr. Tell did justice to that. I'll be sharing that video later on. And also, we also talked about him changing his name on Wikipedia. This was revealed yesterday, I think. Yeah, yesterday. There is this revelation that his name on Wikipedia has been altered just to suit what is on the NYSC certificate that he also submitted. So there is a lot going on, and we can't just continue this. We just want a situation where these people will come out, admit, and apologize, and then the Supreme Court to see the need to disqualify him and his vice. So I'm going to allow you to listen to what David Hundeyin said today during a live session. Just take a look at this.
Caleb Westberg was asked multiple times, can you categorically confirm that this person you have on file by the name of Bola A. Tinubu is the same person as Nigeria's president? And his answer every single time was, yes, I can confirm that based on the fact that we have a transcript for somebody called Bola A. Tinubu. And then Angela Liu, Atiku's lawyer, then asked him further, so are you then saying that Chicago State University is merely making an assumption that because there is somebody on file with a similar name to the person who is Nigeria's president, that means that they are the same person? And his answer was, that is correct. Keyword, assumption. Because again, if you read through the position and if you read through the case files, it also becomes clear that Chicago State University claims that they have no identifying information whatsoever to identify the actual person known as Bola A. Tinubu on their file. So there's no passport data page, there's no driver's license, there's no passport photo, there's no visual ID. Which I think all of us having this conversation, we all went to university or some tertiary institution of some description, and we all know how incredible that sounds to us. Because even if you go to some federal polytechnic in Gusau, for you to get admission there, I'm sure they will take your some sort of visual record of you to prove that this is the person that we have on file, as compared to whoever it is who will later show up claiming to be that person. Yet Chicago State University essentially claims that because they have a transcript for somebody named Bola A. Tinubu, and that there is somebody who is now Nigeria's president going by the name of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who claims to have attended Chicago State University around the same time as the person they have on file, that therefore means that they are the same person. Now, there are two major problems with this. The first problem is that what it potentially means is that Nigeria's president, the person sitting in the top office of the land, potentially has committed identity theft, identity fraud. I'm not sure I need to explain why that is a big problem. For the reputation of Nigeria, even for the national security of Nigerians, I'm sure that's self-explanatory. The second issue is that what Chicago State University claims essentially means that all I need to do is I need to look up the names of people who maybe graduated from Chicago State University at any point in time, maybe 1986, and then I go do a legal change of name. I assume one of their names, right? And then I go to Chicago State University and I'll order a certificate that belongs to that dead person, right? And they will say that, well, since my name matches the name of that person and I claim to have graduated the same year as that person, that therefore means that we are the same person. Since they have no way of visually verifying that I am in fact the same person that I claim to be, since they say they have no driver's license, no passport data page, no passport photograph, no sort of visual identification, which sounds absolutely incredible to me. So something else, I think the final thing I'll mention here is that a criminal investigation has actually kicked off at Chicago State University, because the authorities in the US themselves have seen this exact same picture, that at the very least, even if we're not talking about a criminal conspiracy here, at the very least, there is criminal negligence here in terms of data handling. So I think the issues here should be self-explanatory. Again, people should read this deposition. Stop listening to what David Hundeyin said, the deposition said, or what somebody said it said. Go and read it for yourself. It's available on the internet.
I mean, you've just...
Yes, so guys, you heard it. David is urging us to go and read it so as to get all the information. But it's shocking to hear that a criminal investigation has kicked off in Chicago State University. Fellow Nigerians, this case is not going to die down anytime soon. As in, it's not going to die down anytime soon, because this university must do something to remedy its image. They cannot just dent their reputation that they've tried to build all these years for the sake of one man. You can imagine there is no picture of him, no visual document, no driver's license, no passport, no even simple ID card that every normal human being should have.